I want to assure you that this festival, this year, being hosted by Ogun State, will be the benchmark of sports festival. It will be the benchmark.
Oh, I love that song. I love it so much. I love that Ogun State anthem. There's just something about the message, the melody. It gets to me, you know. And the talented soulful singer Asha did a great job with the rendition. And what a way to kick off the grand opening ceremony for the 22nd edition of the National Sports Festival tagged the Gateway Games. And look, when Governor Dapo Abiodun said Ogun State will set the benchmark for hosting the National Sports Festival, I wanted to say to him, wait a minute, Your Excellency. It's not just about talks, you must show workings. And gracious goodness, what we saw at the opening ceremony, Ogun State isn't joking. I've put together these highlights for you. Watch.
Thank you for the
where the gods of craftsmanship and language walk side by side.
I understand that the idea of inviting junior athletes draws inspiration from international best practices, including those seen at the Olympic Games, where athletes participate under a neutral flag or as part of a refugee town. Integrating young talents into mainstream competitions will provide much needed exposure and critical experience that enhances the athletes' readiness for future international events. As we commend this festival of strength and spirit, let the torch we light today symbolize more than the start of games. Let it shine as a bond of diversity. May it remind every young Nigerian that greatness is not a distant dream, but a prize within reach. With these words, and with immense pride in the spirit of our athletes and the strength of our nation, it is my singular honor and privilege to relish and cherish forever. On behalf of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, declare the 22nd National Sports Festival officially open.
In line with the vision, we have used the opportunity to upgrade and construct lasting sporting infrastructure including this world-class facility. And for the first time in the history of National Sports Festival, we are camping our over 10,000 athletes and officials in an Olympic-style games village in comfort. This infrastructural transformation is our pathway to developing our own sports economy. The most important thing in the Olympics, they say, is not to win, but to take part. Just as the most important thing in life is not the triumph, but the struggle. Let these words inspire us throughout this festival. Our national development depends on peaceful coexistence, and sports remains one of the most powerful platforms for fostering national unity.
Sports is indeed our #1 unifier and breaks all our fault lines. This is a veritable tool for national cohesion and enhanced security. Indeed, the National Sports Festival clearly aligns and speaks to the foregoing reforms framework and objectives.
We created the Invited Junior Athletes acronym IJA for us to be able to tie grassroots to elite. 90% of the kids that will be representing IJA, I call them kids because they're under 17, were drawn from the youth games. They are all champions from the youth games. Now, all it takes is for one of them to win at least a bronze medal. If they win the bronze medal, that automatically elevates that child to the elite cadre. And that child qualifies automatically for our athlete grant that will prepare athletes for the Olympics in 2028 and the Commonwealth Games next year. So for us, we felt it was high time we started tying grassroots effectively to elite sports. That has failed in this country.
And your governor is here. Governor Charles Chukwuma. We welcome you. The governor all smiles, knowing fully well that they are better hopefuls. Thank you so much, Anambra. Right after Anambra is a state that sits atop the northern.
I like what I'm saying. I like it. You can tell that some deliberate planning went into the opening ceremony, and people are beginning to key into the mandate by the president, build a sports economy. So if you listen to the vice president's speech, to Governor Dapo Abiodun, to Shehu Diko, the NSC chairman, and even what Bukola Olopade said about the invited junior athletes, looking into the grassroots and seeing ways to bring them into the elite, division. It's so good. We are trying to now, put together a framework. It's a journey. It's long-term planning. So we'll continue to monitor it. But this National Sports Festival is a good place to start, So I like it so much. And again, the state governors were there. Not all of them, but quite a number. So I saw Governor Charles Chukwuma Soludo of Anambra State, Governor Adeleke of Osun State, Governor Dodo of Kogi State, and I think I saw 2 other governors. I can't place it. It's good because their states are competing at the National Sports Festival. They need to have a first-hand view of what it is, particularly if they are to host. They need to understand athletes' welfare. They need to understand infrastructure development. They need to understand long-term planning, talent discovery, nurturing, and development. They need to understand all of that. So it was really good, that they came out to support Governor Dapo Abiodun and also, learn from him. He's hosting, and he has started so well. The opening ceremony, just when the athletes and the spectators thought, okay, that's it, they didn't know that the best was left for the last. This happened. Afrobeats superstar Davido got on stage and gave them an electrifying performance.
His Excellency the Governor of Washington State, Governor Ogun-AKPAN in the building. I thank you guys for having me. Ogun State, you know, say, but just next door. When I say OPO, you say, Assalamu alaikum to Wata. Tanabe to Wata. Casablanca. Shalamba. Assalamu alaikum to Wata. Tanabe to Wata. Casablanca. Every time you drop the song, it's a banger.
Not bad, not bad. With the opening ceremony, now you know, let the games begin. It has actually started. Teams are already winning medals, but I just wanted to, let you see what happened with the opening ceremony. I'll continue to monitor the National Sports Festival. It's very, very important. It's Nigeria's mini Olympics, and the core objective is to, discover talent and promote national peace and unity. And I think with all of the conversations from the opening ceremony, you could tell that that objective is still alive. I'll continue, as I said, try to give you updates on this channel. But until then, I'll see you around again. That's it.